And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway here from the St. Louis Park Rec Center, home of the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights, as they take on the Chanhassen Storm in JV hockey action coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll have plenty of varsity action coming up for you as well. Looking forward to having you all on board once again here tonight. The Red Knights, of course, moving from left to right across your screen as they're on the puck down low. That's Toby Curtis. That's deflected away by the starting goaltender of the Chanhassen Storm, Brody Armheim, and the puck's played back in behind the net. For the Storm now, it's going to be picked up by Matt Wolfel. He plays up to the left wing side. Momentarily there, that was Aiden Hamry, and now it's going to be controlled once again out of the corner with Jack Willis. Content to flip it to neutral as the Red Knights change. It's going to be chopped back into the zone by Jake Hankinson. The Storm once again will take over back in behind their own net as they bang that one off the glass and up and out of play. Our first whistle here from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Once again, great to have you on board here once again tonight. Get you set up with the Storm of Chanhassen taking on the Red Knights of Benilde St. Margaret's. Face off in the neutral zone, controlled by the Storm as they're going to work it to the near side for Wilder. He'll work it across the line and play in deep for the Red Knights behind their own net to set that one up. That was Slocum in goal, Cavan Slocum. Up to the line, picked off by the busy stick. Good positioning there by Will Thompson, but quickly to play that in, that was Nicholas Kaufman. Now it's going to be the Red Knights out of the zone with Axel Toft across the center red. Plays that into the far line. Will Thompson is there, checked on the play by another number 24, and Zach Wilder. To the right point, snapper hits traffic on its way in. That was a quick shot taken there by Jake Hankinson. The man that hit was Brady Geertsen, who took a shot at that and played that one back into the corner. And back up to the left point it goes. That was sent right back in. Missed the mark there. That was an opportunity by Ty Ballinger. Now a check off the end boards. Red Knights with good jump early on here in period number 1 with 13 minutes to go in it. Off the goal stick and into the side of the corner there. It's going to be played back up and cycled in behind the net. On it now, it's going to be handled by Geertsen. Geertsen is there as he gets some help along the end boards as the Storm look to work it out of the zone. They can't. Good muscle play there. In on goal. Steered away. Neatly job there. Nice job there. Now it's going to be Matt, check that, Noah Nielsen with it. Held back in the Red Knights with big jump here in the early going. They work the puck back into the corner. On it now, it's Cooper Gay. Plays up to the line now for McNulty. Left point, shot blocked. That was a nice job there defensively by Wilder. Comes away with it. Content to flip it up, and the length of the ice it goes. And icing will be your call. Instead, they're going to bring it back down into the Red Knight zone because we had a penalty. That one kind of eluded all of us there momentarily. So once again, we'll start all over. Penalty will be called on the Red Knights. Johnny Woodford. Face-off win by the Storm as they now have offensive zone time with the man advantage off the boards. Held in neatly there. Down the wall it goes for Braden Sanders. Again at the line, but not out. Matt Wolfel. He'll walk to the forehand up high. That's deflected off the end boards, and it's going to be Aiden Hamry with it as they'll play back up to the line. Jack Willis with it. Was going to leave off. Ooh, nice job there to hang on. Goes back door. Wrist shot. Scores! Oh, what a chance there. Catch and release by Jack Hudnett as he does the job there and gets it done for the Chanhassen Storm. 1-0 they lead with the power play goal early on here in period number 1. Got the 3-man crew working here at the JV game. Sometimes you only get 1 or 2 rather, but now we have 3. So we have the 2 stripes and the single linesman. 1-0 Storm. We're back on their heels to start this one. A penalty on the Red Knights would prove costly. Puck is sent back in. Don't forget tonight's coverage is presented in part by Housing Hub and Cambria. From the left wing side they go. It's the Red Knights out of the zone with Matt Kroll. They try to hustle in front of the bench area, but the Storm will cut that off. Body check thrown there, gathered in by Lucas Stolt. Gets away from one man. Stolt now is going to play it up the wall, tip to center, and it's going to be gathered in by Charlie Johnson. Johnson hangs on to it, and he'll play this one back to the right wing side off a stick, and it's going to be handled back out of the zone. Nifty job there by Curtis, but he's pickpocketed. Even niftier job there by Stolt. He'll chase this one down. The Red Knights come away with it, but can't get the zone. They finally bump to center, and sliding over to make the play now it's going to be Wolfel. Wolfel is bumped on the play. And the Red Knights once again will play this one back through. Oh, look at that. They have room across the line. Red Knights will leave this off. There's a snapper. That one wide of the mark as the big carom comes up high to the right point. Down the wall it goes. Will Thompson loses the mitts there on the handle, and it's going to be played around to Evan Hegenes. He'll play that to the neutral zone. Foot race ensues. Noah Nielsen is streaking in after his man, but quickly to make the play. That was Ty Ballinger. Cutting that off at center, it's Hegenes again as he's going to play it to the corner. Gets a little bit of help from Nielsen, who turns and looks to play that one back in behind the net. He's stopped on the play. 10-10 to go here in period number 1. JV hockey here on the Catholic Sports Network. Benilde St. Margaret's will have all their home games for you here from the Rec Center of St. Louis Park. JV and varsity style. Thanks for joining us once again here tonight. Puck is played to the line, sent right back down. Handled once again in the corner. There's a wrist shot off the glass as the carom will work its way up to Ty Ballinger. Now the Red Knights will control once again, working the zone like they did earlier in the period. Dieterding is there. Now it's the Storm that come away with it. Fighting off a couple of sticks there was Kaufman, and he comes away with it back up ice. Kaufman content to just flip that one through as hounding him on the play was Geertsen. Now it's going to be the Red Knights. They regroup. D McNulty to center. Ooh, big check thrown there. Standing up on the play there was Dieterding. Nice check thrown there by Lucas Stolt. He's been all over the place here tonight for the Storm. Back in behind the net it goes. The Storm will regroup. Looking to get away from traffic there is Matt Wolfel. Rolling puck play to the right wing side. Here they come out of the zone. It's the Storm across the line. Oh! Stood up on the play trying to make the move there was Sanders, but he was stopped. Somehow gets it back out front. They go. Big save there. Oh, tested there was goaltender Kevin Slocum, the 6'1 sophomore for the Red Knights, and he came up big. The Red Knights will be spun off the puck, and the Storm now gaining confidence here through the period. Will race this one up the right wing, fighting off checks across the line. There's a wrist shot that misses the mark, and the Red Knights will gather in the loose puck with Jake Hankinson behind the net. Finds his partner along the way. They play this one up the left wing wall. Held in, nifty job there, down the wall by Wolfel. Red Knights will come away with Hankinson the outlet. Looking for the man up the middle was Like and nobody home. And back into the corner it goes for Johnson. Johnson to center. Now it's going to be gathered in by Curtis. He's bothered on the play. Now the Storm will backpedal and play this off the glass as it's trickled back into the neutral zone. Here's a chance down low, picked off by the defense. Red Knights again. It's a quick moving period. We'll play this one back through center. That gets away from everybody. In on goal, steered aside there by the goaltender Armheim. Left wing side it goes now for Stolt. He's going to be cut off on the play, that by Toft. And they'll send a pass up through the neutral zone. Across the line they go. Carrying this one deep and brought down to the play was Stolt. And it's going to be the Red Knights to come away with it once again. Geertsen on the breakout. They look to the left wing side, chip to the neutral zone. Toft is there. Leaves off. Nice job there waiting was Thompson. Thompson from the top of the slot in on goal. And Armheim makes the save to keep this a 1-0 lead for the Chanhassen Storm. Face-off controlled again, back behind the net. Out front they go, nice chance there. Bigger save by Armheim, nice job there. That hits traffic on its way through, and it's going to be gathered in out of the zone by Hegenes. He's stopped on the play. Up the rail he was going, not so fast. Little meeting over there in front of the Storm bench. Lots of players over there. Sent back in on an angle. Back behind the net it goes. It's going to be the Storm to bump to the right wing rail, picked off, turning that one back up through traffic is Cooper Gay. Nice play there. He'll be stopped on the play. Storm try to play this one ahead as they come away with it. They'll softly play to center, and it's going to be slung in there neatly by McNulty, although be it offside as the Red Knights touch up. Flip to center, batted down with a glove. That's Sam Ryan. Ryan brought down on the play, and it's going to be gathered in now by Sanders. Gets a little bit of help along the way with Kaufman. Up to the point they go. Backpedaled and bumped off the boards into the corner. Red Knights still work the zone. Now it's Lyke who is bothered. Try to play that one back to the line. That fails to click, and all the way down the ice it goes as they'll chase the loose change in their own zone. Kaufman is there. Leaves up to the right wing side for Oldenkamp, or check that. That was Ryan. Now it's going to be Ryan again. Leaves back in behind. McNulty was there. Left wing side they go. Streaking up the wall there is Ty Ballinger. Loses the handle. It's going to be the Storm to play it to the near side. Checked on the plate. That was Aiden Hamry as the puck is again battled for on the near boards. Who wants it? The Red Knights look like they may come away with it. To the line it goes. Cycle to the left wing side. That's deflected to the corner. Boy, this period is just absolutely racing by. This one's pushed back through. Hardly a whistle in here, maybe for a penalty and for the goal. Delayed offside. The Storm once again come away. This is like park hockey at its finest, just dangling and working it. That one wide of the mark. Now the Storm will be down on it with Jack Willis. Gets a little help back to his partner. Wolfel is there. He'll cut back to the left side. Gets away from one man. Said so long to Geertsen. And back up the left wing side he goes. That's in on goal. We're going to have the whistle that we hadn't seen too many of. That Slocum hangs on. The faceoff will be coming up to his right. Wrist shot in on goal. That one rattles off the midsection there of Slocum. As the Storm go back to work, the Red Knights look to work it out of the zone. As they do, they'll play ahead on the move for Will Thompson. He's pickpocketed at the line. Now it's going to be Toft with it, sends it to the goal mouth area. There's a backhand that's turned aside once again by Ammerhein. Nice job there, And now the right wing side it goes. Poked off the stick there from center. They're going to play it in, do the Storm. Charlie Johnson for the Red Knights on the tape for Geertsen. Finds his man from the left side coming across, and Dieterding goes back against the grain to Toft. His shot's blocked. Nice back pressure there by Garraby as he goes down on the play. And a penalty from the backside official coming up for interference. This one will be on the Chanhassen Storm. 4:06 to go here in the first period so far. 1-0 in favor of the Chanhassen Storm. And heading off to the sin bin. Actually, it's going to go on the Red Knights. And that one was called on Charlie Dieterding. So the Storm had their best opportunity on the power play. They did some damage with that, looking to do it again. They'll be in control with it now for Jack Willis. Smooth puck-moving defenseman here. He'll wait for things to set up as the Storm break out from right to left. That's behind Wolfel as he'll have to regroup and get it back to Willis, who will start over and say, let's see what we can get going. He's going to be flushed. Woodford's just going to keep the pressure on. Nice job there, but the Storm do a nice job of getting away from the forecheck, but good speed by Woodford to break that one down through center. Set up back in behind the net by Slocum. The big Karam comes back up into the neutral zone. It's controlled by Willis. Nice job to leave off as he gets help from Wolfel. Wolfel will try to get away from his man, the hounding Johnny Woodford. Now Wolfel tries to get away from one man, steered aside by Slocum. Just got the stick on that. 1:06 to go in the man advantage. There's a shot that's blocked. And back in toward the Storm net it goes as Willis is pickpocketed on the play. They'll swing this one back around behind the net. As once again they regroup. Red Knights, though, continuing to hound the puck. Nice job on the PK so far with 30 to go in it. Red Knights will once again just clear to safety on the left side, as it's going to be the Storm again to dangle across the neutral zone. Nice job to stay away from traffic there. Willis with it. Boy, he's logged the entire power play with 18 to go in it. Back off the corner now, it's Nielsen with it. He's bothered on the play. Little help coming in from Rathy as he tries to find his way to the short side there. He's stopped in his tracks. 2:10 to go in the period. Red Knights off the glass to center. It's going to be Kaufman with it. Looks up ice, that fails to click, and icing will be your call as the Red Knights come to full strength. We'll wind it up back down at the Chanhassen Storm zone. So now the Storm are officially 1 for 2 with the power play right now, as we prepare for the face-off with 2:01 to go in the period, as Brody Ammerheim looks on from his left. He's got those old school, I love it, kind of like what I used to wear, the brown pads. Used to use the CCM stick too, so we got some channeling going on here, folks. Hopefully he doesn't have the lack of career that I had, but anyway, we'll leave that for another day. In on goal it goes. Nice save there by Ammerheim just to read that one and hang on with $1:55 to go here in the period. So we wind it up again. The forwards change for Chanhassen. Chris McGowan will keep his unit out for the Red Knights. Hudnut in to take the draw, but it's won by the Red Knights. Nice job there in the face-off circle by Geertsen. His deflection didn't get through. Minute 45 to go in the period as the Red Knights regroup, but trailing by a score of 1-0. Across the line they go. Jake Hankinson back behind the net. Wilder's there. Hankinson again guides it to the corner. Picked off by Kaufman as they play to center. And it's going to be gathered in by the Red Knights' Sam Siegel-Horn. Played back down the wall by Toft. Handled now by Hudnut. Rink wide it goes. That's off the stick and center of Sanders. And the Red Knights will regroup as they turn and play it off the boards. Dockman comes back to grab that one. And it's going to be picked back up with, now we have a minute left in the period. Back up through center ice it goes. Charlie Johnson is there, jammed on the play as they'll play it to the right wing side. And it's going to be a quick wrister. Ooh, they had a redirect possibility there as trolling was Charlie Johnson. Or check that, was that Charlie Johnson? Yeah, I believe it was, wearing, check that, 39. That was Braden Sanders, wrong roster, folks. Poke to center. It's going to be handled once again by the Red Knights as they find some room. 26 to go in the period. Turning and looking his way up ice. Nice little feed there, but the Storm will come over to make the play on the forecheck for Benilde St. Margaret's. That's Logan Like off the stick. Nice job to slide over and force some pressure there by Toby Curtis. The Red Knights play that one back in. To the corner it goes. Wolfel will protect and play back in behind. Now it's Willis with it. He gets away from one man. Willis looks to his right, has a man, and that'll do it for the first period as the Chanhassen Storm take the 1-0 lead. Once again, tonight's coverage presented in part by Housing Hub and Cambria. We'll be back with more right after this. We are underway once again here to start the second period. The Red Knights trail by a score of 1-0. Great to have you on board right here on the Catholic Sports Network. We're streaming live from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Puck will be sent right back into Storm territory. And now it's going to be handled once again to the corner. The goal-scoring Red, Jack Hudnut on the power play at 5:13 from Matt Wolfel and Jack Willis. That's the only goal scoring in the hockey game so far as that one goes out of play. Power plays, 2 for Chanhassen. They were 1 for 2 in the first period. Meanwhile, shots on goal for Benilde St. Margaret's, 6 for Chanhassen, 3. And we sit now with a 1-0 Storm lead. From the left wing side it goes. There's a loose puck across the line. That shot's deflected, ramping up and out of play, heavily off the netting there. We'll wind it back up. Once again to the left of the goaltender Brody Armheim. Off the glass it goes. Back into the Red Knight zone. On the puck now it's Jake Hankinson. Off the back, that little park move there for him. Woodford with it, plays it ahead to center. That's too far for Will Thompson. I'll bump this off the boards, and that one's going to be sent back in. No icing on the play. Good to see John Olsen is working the rounds here. He's ready for an interview, I think. It's his time. I feel it. Across the line they go. Fastest Zamboni driver in the West Metro. Not kidding. It's impressive. Yet does a nice job. That puck rolls to the slot area. Nobody there. It's going to be Matt Kroll with it. Kroll goes down on the play. The puck will be swung back in behind the net. The Storm will look to break it back out off the right wing boards. Chip to center. And on the move they go. With it now for the Red Knights in his own zone. It's Axel Toft. Wanted to go with the bomb pass. Instead, he saw some ice, and real estate took it himself, waited for the change to complete, finds his man on an angle, and Brady Geertsen. Back behind it goes. Toft with it. And they'll play this one up to the boards. Ballinger is there. That hits traffic. Backhand steered aside. Nice job there. Once again in goal. Red Knights, this is 5-on-5, moving it around like a power play. Rebound deflected. Oh, nice quick stick there by Ballinger. That was labeled for the shelf. Stripes.
See, they do that now. They put those right over the blades.
They do.
Right on the blades.
Yeah, we're talking Ben Hankinson pointing out. Ben Hankinson pointing out, it's almost like the roller skate, though.
Yeah, I wore those in college, and it fell off in a game at Mariucci Arena. The blade fell off.
It did not.
Yeah.
And what happened to you?
I got back to the bench.
Were you over tea kettle?
Bill Butters was laughing his butt off, and Moog was screaming at me. I had to walk across the ice at Mariucci
with no blade.
And get it fixed.
About that. I do. That was hilarious.
Is that on tape anywhere?
I don't know. Roll off in the corner.
Ben Hankinson. That's so good. Oh, big jamming check off the boards by Hankinson. Like father, like son. There's a quick shot that's deflected there. Bidding was Braden Sanders. Left wing side it goes for Nick Dockman. Plays ahead. Nice little check at center. Dockman follows up the loose puck. Back at center. It's going to be sent right back in by Hankinson. Takes a bit of a dead carom, and it's going to be gathered up and played back out of the zone. Here come the Storm on the move. With it. Once again, that's Wolfel. And there's a penalty coming up on the play as Wolfel drove it hard to the net. So the Red Knights will head to the box for the third time here tonight. So far, no infractions for this Chanhassen Storm edition. Face off. Now it's going to be Willis with it. Crafty defenseman. Shovels it to the corner. Oh, nice job with the skate to keep that alive. Garrity there doing some work down low. There's a shot in on goal. Snapped out of there by Slocum. Keeps it out of the back of the net. It remains 1-0. 1:41 to go in the power play. 1 for 2 are the Storm with the man advantage thus far, looking to extend that in the lead. Coming up next, don't forget, we've got the varsity game. We'll have that as well right here on the CatholicSportsNetwork.org. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Clean win by the Storm. Willis poked back into the neutral zone. Toft was there. Nice play. Now it's going to be handled once again by the defense and Wolfel. At center, Willis, nice little pass there. Storm try to handle across the line. Puck's poked into the gear there of Sanders to the corner, plays the body, swung on there by Woodford, but not out as Willis is there at the line, wide of the mark. Karam to the far side. Garrity there, plays that up high, gets it back. Played back into the corner. There's a shot in on goal. Slocum the save, he hangs on. Nice little puck movement by Hudnut. He has the team's lone goal. Well, you couldn't get a better day here in the Twin Cities today after the cold snap that we had gone through, for those of you that are with us and watching from local venues. They're going to chase Hudnut. Geertsen. And they'll play this up to the line. Back down the left wing wall. Trickles into the neutral zone. It's going to be handled now by Wilder. Off the boards, the Red Knights will regroup. Gay plays at the length of the ice as it rattles into the Chanhassen Storm zone. 9:35 to go. Storm with it. Guided up on the right wing side. Played back down. And backpedaling and controlling are the Storm. They'll out. Touch pass to the right wing. Turning back to the near side. Spun back over, left wing side. Kaufman is there, plays ahead. 22 to go on the man advantage. Nice kill here by the Red Knights so far. Looking to keep the Storm at bay and maintain that 1-0 deficit and go to work offensively. Storm play ahead. That's off a stick. It's going to be Hankinson sending it right back the length of the ice. That's going to do it for the penalty. As stepping on the ice for the Red Knights will be Matt Kroll. Long pass to centers. We're 5-on-5 with 8:49 to go here in the period. That puck is poked away. Nice job to play by Hudnut, left wing. He's had a long shift. He heads off the ice. The big carom for Ballinger can't catch up to it. Is sliding over to play that one is Zach Wilder. Now it's going to be handled by Hankinson, right wing off the tape. And now it's handled once again by the defense. Big check thrown there. Red Knights work it with Like. Back in behind the net, gets a little bit of help from Dieterding. Protecting the puck to the corner, sent back in behind by Cooper Gay. Up high off the glass, but not out. Held in, nice job on the pinch there by Ballinger to keep it alive for the Red Knights, but they'll be forced to regroup at center. Oh, look at that, turnover at the line. Here comes Noah Nielsen. Oh, and then he loses the handle. Wanted the penalty, isn't going to get it as Gay brings it back up through center. Here comes Gay across the line. Little inside out, gets a little can opener job there as he's going to play it from the corner. Looks to the goal mouth area. Instead, it's going to be the Storm to come away with it. They play this one through 2-on-1. They got numbers across the line. Nielsen with it. He has a man with him. Holds and shoots. Wanted the fin. Went 5-hole. Nothing there. Nice save by Slocum. Equal to the test. Back down the boards it goes as they try to push it to traffic. And it's going to be played back up once again across the line. Nice play inside out. Sam Ryan is there. He goes down on the play. Now it's going to be Siegel Horn with it. Instead, now it's Thompson to take over. Thompson steps up. He'll chase down the loose puck in his own zone, in the offensive zone. Big save there by Arnheim. Nice job there. Back in behind the net. Once again, the Red Knights will look to work a little more. Turning that away from traffic now, it's Thompson. Thompson back up to the line. Red Knights with some chances. Stick save again, turned aside, nifty. Boards and out, here they go. Garrity with it, big pass and a one-timer. Gobbled up by Slocum. Ooh, a little extracurricular. Some rough stuff going on behind the net there. Looks like no harm, no foul. .6:42 to go here in the second period. There were only 9 face-offs in that first period, which is very impressive. It was 5-4 in favor of the Red Knights in that category, so looking forward to seeing what we have here in the second period. Actually, we do have a pair of penalties, so it'll remain 5-on-5. We're working the Ole, talking things over with the coach right now. Wants to know exactly why his guy is in the box too as well, I'm sure. We're satisfied. In on goal it goes, and that's held on to. From center it goes. Red Knights, nice job with some support back to protect the puck. And they're going to race this one across to center. On it now, it's going to be Toft. Poke to an open corner. That's off the stick of Oldenkamp of the Storm. He'll play that off the boards again. Hankinson plays back in behind. Toft is there. Siegelhorn is there. Now there's a shot from the right side that misses the mark. In on goal. Steered to the corner as it's going to be played to the right wing side. Nice job to protect the puck. Sam Ryan, he scores! Oh, a seeing eye puck that found its way through. And that beat the goaltender for the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. K-Van Slocum for the 2-0 Storm lead. Two to nothing the lead now as it's going to be turned over. And once again, nice effort there by the Storm. They just do what they have to do in the defensive zone, limiting the chances for the Red Knights so far and taking advantage of theirs when they get them. That's an even strength marker here in the second period as they lead now 2-0. Off the boards it goes. That pass for Gay is going to be taken away and sent to the left wing side. Nice job. Inside out they go with Kaufman. Kaufman stays on. I know, check that. That was Like rather for the Red Knights. Like and Kaufman are both out at the same time here. Wolfel is there. Plays to the right wing side. Steered aside. That one's poked again away. And now it's going to be handled once again by the Storm out of the zone. Here they come with a shot, stick save, bounding puck. handled again by the Storm, and the length of the ice it goes. It's going to be an icing call as we're 5-on-5 with 4:13 to go.
That's so awesome. It's like my dad is not. No, like he's not. You know,
See, my dad's always been his whole life. Like, he'd fix something. That's
4:13 to go in the second period.
special down there right now. No. But I mean, he's just always like poured that into the cup. But I don't think he has something real fancy. A lot of times they go by like older cars.
Big check off the end boards there. Played back up to the line, sent down behind the rail it goes. Wilder was there. He comes away with it. Bothered on the play. Watching him closely was the Red Knights' Sam Ryan. To the line it goes. Spun in on goal by Siegel Horn. And it's going to be handled again by Kaufman. Kaufman plays to the line but not out. Siegel Horn again with a big reach. Back behind the net it goes. Sent around the boards. Red Knights look to play to safety. They can't, as it's going to be the Storm that come away with it. And a penalty coming up for a trip. And once again, the door will be opened. And this will be the first Red Knight power play of the game, as heading to the penalty box will be number 29, Aiden Hamry. Leaning in to take the draw now for the Red Knights will be Axel Toft. Big face-off win there. To the line they go with Ballinger. Plays it left side. Behind the net they look for Toft. Toft is looking at Geertsen. Back down for Toft. Toft tried to sling one through the goal mouth area. Carried by Charlie Johnson off the boards, back in behind the net. Toft waits for it. Toft with it again. Toft plays this to the left, top of the left circle. Pad save and a beauty. Nice job there. And that shot's deflected, turned aside there. Nice play up high by Sanders, and it's poked to center with 1:25 to go in the man advantage. 2 minutes and 50 to go in the second period. Poked again, free, and on it now. It's going to be Ty Ballinger. Or check that, Ty Ballinger. There's a big collision there with Sanders. He's been physical all over the ice here tonight. Wanted a little bit of a penalty there. And then back up ice they go with Toft across the line. Toft cuts his way back against the grain. And they'll look and play this one the length of the ice. Big clear there for the Chanhassen Storm. Looking to weather it. You knew that was coming at some point tonight. Toft again across the line. And that one's the length of the ice. 2 minutes to go in the period, 32 to go in the man advantage. Hudson, or check that, that's Hankinson with it. Picked off, now back up ice they go. Siegel Horn with it. Gets a little bit of help across the line. And they score, the Red Knights. Quick shot taken there by Will Thompson. And it's now 2-1 in favor of the Storm. 1:45 to go. The Red Knights strike after the power play there. Face-off played by the Storm, as now their lead was cut in half to 2-1. Hankinson plays the body at the boards, gets a little bit of help from Siegel Horn. To the left wing side they go for Kroll. Now across the line, it's Dockman with it. He turns away from trouble. Stick handles off the boards, plays it high up to the line for Kroll. Down the boards, back up for Kroll again. Snapshot through traffic. It's going to be looked at and played back up the left wing side. Nice job there to poke that out of the oncoming Red Knight player. That by Chanhassen's Evan Hegnes. 1:05 to go in the period. Sent back in now. Once again, that was by Kroll. Body check thrown there. Kroll comes in across the line. There's a wrist shot, stick save. Shoveled off to the left wing side. Kroll is there. We'll try to kick this up the rail. And they'll play it back into the corner. Puck is chipped into the neutral zone. Held in at the line. Look out. Sat there for a minute, and it's going to be the Storm to play to safety. And icing the call there on that one is a couple feet shy of the checkered line. And that's going to be brought back down for a face-off inside the Storm zone. Got plenty of high school sports coming up here on the Catholic Sports Network. Red Knight hockey and boys and girls basketball, girls hockey, Academy of Holy Angels, boys and girls basketball, some hockey, boys and girls as well. Plenty of things to look forward to throughout the months of January and February. And the hope is here to get into some lacrosse, baseball, and softball along the way too as well. Stepping up on that loose puck, it's going to be out of the zone. Across the line they go with it. Sanders, 7 to go in the period. Willis quickly over to the left side. Ooh, they couldn't get the handle. Wolfel's going to sling it toward the net anyway. Slocum had to make a save at the buzzer to keep that one out of the net. And that does it for the period as the Red Knights trail the Chanhassen Storm by a score of 2-1. And here we go. We're underway to start the third period. A one-goal affair between these two fine clubs. The Red Knights of Benilde St. Margaret's and the Storm of Chanhassen. As they'll play this one off the left wing side. Angling through traffic, it's Ballinger. Check that, that's Cooper Gay. Shallow angle. Arnheim the save. Back in behind the net. Now it's going to be Willis to chase down the loose puck. Tried to poke it up the boards. And once again, the Red Knights will control. From the right side, out of the zone. Nice hustle there by Wolfel. Leaves off. Sanders' shot is off a pair of skates. The Red Knights to the line. It's going to be held in. Up at the line. A nice little move to the inside out. Wolfel, shallow angle, gets through Slocum. And they're going to be once again in control of the puck. Puck will be played back around the boards. On it now, it's going to be handled by Dieterding. Plays it left wing side for Thompson. Bothered on the play. Shot, stick save, steered off the glass. Back in behind the net. It's controlled once again and played off the boards. Nice heavy stick there by the defense of Kaufman to play to center, and it's sent right back in. Kaufman will go get it. Retrieves out of his own net and puts on the brakes. Gives off to the left wing side at center ice. It's controlled and played back at center. Poked off a stick. Willis was there. Now the Red Knights with Thompson across the line. Leaves off. Sent back in by Woodford. Another check thrown to the corner. Now backpedaling, it's Hamry to play this up the left wing boards. Wrist shot through traffic. Arnheim, nice save. He sees that one in. Beautiful job with the blocker. And now they're going to chip this to center. And gathering in the loose change once again. It's going to be Ballinger to center. Gertson was there. Off the glass. And the length of the ice it goes. We'll bring it back into Chanhassen Storm territory with the score. 2-1 in favor of the Storm. At the line. Storm will look to find this puck off the near boards. Into the wall heavy. Goes Lucas Stolt. They collide off the boards again from the corner. Don't forget varsity hockey coming up at 7 o'clock. Bart Archer will be joining yours truly here for the varsity game to get things going for you. Coverage tonight's game once again presented by Cambria rather, and of course Housing Hub. Across the line they go. Now into Chanhassen territory. That's Curtis with it. He's bothered on the play. Sent right back in behind the net. Oldenkamp will march it out of the zone. Rathy with it. Spun off the puck. Gay was there. Now it's going to be handled by the Red Knights. That's Siegel Horn with it. Siegel Horn across the line, rings the boards, back in behind the net. Wolfel puts on the brakes, fished out of there by Dieterding. Oh, there's a 1-2 punch there that didn't work. Dieterding to Gay, they couldn't pull the trigger. 11:10 to go in the period. Back in behind the net it goes. Oh, and another chance off the goal mouth for Dieterding that fails to click. Now they'll play this one back in behind the net. Spinning away from traffic and trouble. That's Like. Now it's going to be the Storm with it. Around the boards. Up high it goes. Protecting the puck. Dieterding. Racing over to make the play with Siegel Horn back in behind the net. Puck is sent the length of the ice. That'll make it for an icing call as we'll bring it back into the Chanhassen Storm zone. Face-off controlled. Back at high, the Red Knights on it. That's Sam Ryan with it. And there is a big collision there. The fans wanted to see something done about that, but instead, we play on. Down the boards it goes. Play to the right wing side. They cut across. Ooh, left something behind there as the Red Knights will outlet to the right wing side. That one's too far for Ryan, as it's going to be the Storm to take over off the glass to center. Another check thrown there on the way in. Across the line they go. Delayed penalty coming up on the Red Knights. This will be their third of the game. Third penalty. Third power play coming up for the Storm. Shots on goal for the, check that, this will be Chanhassen's fifth power play of the game. They're 1 for 4 coming into this. The Red Knights have an 18-11 shots on goal advantage. Willis handles up high at the top of the point. Waits for things to unwind as he tries to, nice pass through the wickets there. Wolf will let it go to the corner, but Wolf will get it back and play it down the boards. Back in behind it goes. Siegel Horn is there. Watched on the play as he plays it around. Gets away from Willis. Back in behind the net it goes. Arnheim for Wolfel. Back for Willis, who will come back and play it. Willis doesn't like the real estate he had. Ooh, he gets pickpocketed at the line. And Wolfel helps him out and comes away with it. Here comes Wolfel. He's going to be poke checked, and across the line they go. Snapper, nice little pad save. Willis will take that one over. Willis sits on it, plays it to the left wing side. Out of the zone they go across the line. Shot that's off the mark there by Hans Lovig. And now it's going to be 55 to go in the man advantage, 8:35 to go in the period. Turning this one off to the right side, it's Oldenkamp. Nice little move there as they work it through center ice. 42 to go in the man advantage. Little dangle fest for Preston Willer. From the corner, it's played up to the line. The Storm will send this one through. Last second, they'll try to squirt that one through. That was Rathy, Zachariah Rathy, through the 5-hole. Couldn't get it there. Nice job to close the pads and keep that one out of the back of the net with 8:14 to go. 31 to go in the power play. 2-1 in favor of the Chanhassen Storm. Bart Archer's in the house. Why don't you jump on board? Join me. Just say hello. The viewers want to hear from you. Bart, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. Just wrestled with a little rush hour traffic, but we're here.
Was it a full-fledged grapple?
It always is on Highway 100.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. It might take me a while to settle down a little bit.
Oh, no.
I'm all right.
Road rage?
No, not at all.
How many conversations did you have with yourself?
I count them on one hand.
A number?
I'm getting better. Getting more mature.
You can't make it up. Getting more mature.
I'd like to.
You only had
anyway.
a half as many. I had 10. But anyway, across the line, here they go. The Storm and the Red Knights here, battling to a 2-1 game. A fast-moving game, Bart Archer.
Yeah, no kidding. It looks like
hardly
a pretty good
been any
one, too.
whistles. Absolutely. It's not let anybody down here as Hamry plays that in back behind. Slocum cuts that one off for the Red Knights.
No relation to Heathcliff Slocum?
I knew that was coming.
No, I couldn't resist.
Back up through center. Thompson with it. Thompson walks in on goal. Did you hear that I've been in the news lately?
No.
Did you see that article on the Hockey Hub?
I did not yet. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that about
David Levesque and I, he was quoting me on the Edina charging for the streams.
Yeah, I saw the headline. I didn't read the story.
Someone forgot to tell them that their attendance is down because the students don't go to the games around the state anymore like they used to.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to promote your product, but
and it also doesn't help when you have a holiday classic that had the top 4 of the top 10 teams. That's up and out of play. 4 of the top 10 teams in it last year, which drew automatic attention.
Absolutely.
And then now there's this year,
Well,
which was fine, but
well, you know, we primarily do this to have a good time, promote the level that is personally my favorite level, but you know, everybody's got. I just worry about the precedents that it might set moving forward. But Edina kind of goes by their own rules. They always have, but it doesn't mean I have to feel comfortable about it. A little editorial for you. But we know the community needs that $100, so.
ooh, Bart Archer.
I can say that because I live there. They're not bragging about me, but I live there.
It's the pothole repaired out in front of the house yet.
No.
Toft with it now. Now it's going to be the Storm with it back out of the zone. Nice little play there through center. Foot race ensues. It's going to be Sanders. He's had a great game today. The Red Knights will try to play this one ahead back to center. Toft with it. Plays ahead now out of the zone for Gay. In front. Oh, Arnheim the save. Toft the rebound. Arnheim again gets the hand down and swallows it up, keeps it off the goal line, and it's still 2-1 Storm.
Well, the Storm came down with some good speed, but it was the Red Knights that interrupted the stride. Then he came down with some vigor, put a nice move on the defender. Goaltender did a nice job of stretching out, but as a follow-up where I was really impressed with the way the goaltender held his ground, but kind of a trying moment for the Storm in the waning moments of this third period of a one-goal game. Face up in the Chanhassen zone. I like the speed I've seen out of both of these squads so far.
Yeah, they've been playing at a crisp pace. There's a nice blocker pad save turned aside. Yeah, it's been a really crisp pace, and there have hardly been any whistles. Kept in at the line. Pad save, rebound, rebound again. That's 2-3 saves in a row for Arnheim. Very busy down there. Back through center they go. Here they come across the line. It's going to be Stolt with it. Oh, he goes head-hunting off the beak. Back up at the top of the line. It's Stolt again, and here they come, 3-on-2 across the line. The Red Knights with a man straight to the net. Trailer give and go. Holding, shooting, blocker pad save, turned aside. 5 minutes to remain here in the third period. Back up through the left wing side it goes. It's going to be Hankinson to the near side. Geertsen is there. Long wrist shot sends that one in wide of the mark. Sent back in behind the net. Willis is there. Look out. And back in behind the net it goes. They're going to have to touch up. Toft is offside. Ooh, they're going to keep it. The Storm bench is looking for it to go all the way down, Bart Archer.
Well, it almost should, but again, I think they're making the appropriate call. Just 4:32 left in regulation time. Good flurry by the Red Knights, but again, a nice job by the Chanhassen goaltender to keep him at bay. He's made probably 4 or 5 pretty good saves in just the last 2 minutes to keep his team ahead by 1, but Benoit St. Margaret's a nice push.
Battle to the right wing side as the Red Knights will look to play to center. You know, I talked to the other day was Chase Sullivan. Remember him? Mm-hmm. The attorney? The Twitter account?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, he's got a good little video he put together on there. A real nice hype video for the state tournament.
Oh, sweet.
It's really good. Now it's going to be the Storm. With it now, it's going to be Willier, rather.
Oh, that's offside.
That's through traffic, and they got it. Nice call. I was noting, Bart, we have a 3-man crew for the JV game. Very rare.
Yeah.
You see that. Usually it's the 2-man crew. You know, 2 guys work it, and then one of them puts the stripes on, and the other stripes joins them. So I think we're going to get this crew for the varsity game. The guy with the flow, I like his work.
I was waiting for when you're going to bring it up. I think we had him last time we were here for the St. Louis
There
Park
isn't a game I don't bring it up. I mean, how many refs have that?
Yeah, that's a nice salad.
I mean, you know he's playing hard in the men's leagues right now.
Yeah.
And you know that, right?
Well,
and then there's probably some
too.
3-on-3 pond hockey stuff going on, and then reffing. So you know it's hockey.
Yeah,
I mean, anybody that wears a salad like that, there's no question with some facial hair.
Well, he looks familiar to me. He might be one of the officials up in the adult leagues up in Blaine.
You know what he kind of reminds me of is Joe Jenke. You know Joey Jenke?
I know the name, but it's not coming to me immediately, but I get used to that after a while.
Joe Jenke's the best player that never played anywhere.
Oh.
Just kind of one of those things. When you see him play, it's like, how is this possible?
Ooh, 4-on-1.
Woelfel with it with numbers, shoots. Oh, a glove save and a beauty. Nice work there by Slocum to peel that one right out of the air. Nice job there.
Yeah, it was a really nice shot by the Storm forward, just about a foot and a half off the ice. Challenged the goaltender, but again, a nice save. Held on to a faceoff to his right. Time is becoming an issue for this Benilde St. Margaret's team. Yeah, they had a flurry a couple minutes ago, but time is of the essence. Not only do they have the Storm to wrestle with, but they also have that clock. Ooh, penalty on the Storm. Not a good time to take a stick penalty in the offensive zone. I don't think he purposely tried to do that. I think he's going for the puck, but you're not going to get that the referee to change his mind on that. But what a great opportunity it is for Benilde St. Margaret's on the power play faceoff all the way down into the Storm zone. You just don't want to take a stick penalty in the offensive zone when it really, it didn't stop a scoring play or really create anything. So unfortunate, but now it's up to the Storm to pick their teammate up, kill this penalty off.
This is what you call a turning point moment of the hockey game.
A defining moment as well.
Oh,
Absolutely.
a defining moment. Better, Bart Archer. You're carrying me here. Ballinger is there as they play this one back in behind the net.
It's a lot easier than it was a year ago.
Yeah, probably about 50 pounds easier.
Right.
There's a shot in on goal. They score! They go short side. It snuck its way in. Cooper Gay ties us at 2 with 2:43 to go here in the third period.
It started with a big face-off win by the Red Knights, brought the puck along the right half wall, and he took a good shot. It looked like the goaltender had all the openings closed, but he banked it off the breezers of the goaltender, found an open spot and in. So now we are 2-2, 2:43.
The infamous seeing
goal.
eye.
Yeah, that one had eyes. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be effective.
Now we're brand new at 2. First time the Red Knights have been even since they yielded that power play goal early on in the first period.
Oh, boy.
And they've climbed all the way back here, down 2-0. Have tied it at 2.
Still got some work to do.
Puck is played back into the corner. Here they go with it. Will Thompson now up to the line with Siegel Horn. Back at center. Hankinson with it. Has some heat coming his way with high elbow there from Nielsen. Gets away with that one. Sent through at center again. It's going to be Hankinson off the boards. And they're going to ring this one back in behind the net. Willis is there. I wonder if they'll give us overtime if we're tied at regulation, because sometimes if there's a lot of time on the clock, they might.
Well, they've been pretty efficient, as you said, this game. That'd be kind of fun.
Left wing side they go with it. It's Toft. Leaves off. They try to find a man going to the net with energy. Chanhassen team looks fatigued at this stage. Gay with a shot, hits traffic on the way in. Now there's some help from Ryan. Toft again wants it. Ryan up high. Forced to the backhand, blocked away. It's going to be Hegedus with it. Up the right wing. From center, that hits some equipment there in Ballinger. And now in the bench area, it's Gay again. He tied the score moments ago. 1:15 now. It's going to be Sanders. He's crafty. Woelfel, the big shot, wide of the mark off Slocum. Now it's going to be Willier. He wins the battle. Up for Woelfel again. Down low they go for Sanders. Quick wrister. Nice stick save turned aside there by Slocum. We're in the last minute to play here of the period. As the Red Knights off the glass to center. Looking to break this out are the Storm. That's Willier. Right wing side off the stick. Lovig is there. Now it's going to be handled by Sanders again. Woelfel comes away with it. Plays off the boards. Nice job down the wall by Woodford to keep it alive with 30 to go in the period. Now it's going to be Hankinson. Snapper. Blocker pad save. Rebound. Scores! Oh, the Red Knights. Last second goal. A big shot by Hankinson. Works its way through. Off the blocker pad. Looks like Arnheim lost the tracking on that puck momentarily on the rebound. They had a man open on the back door to punch that one home.
Well, it was a good quick shot by Hankinson. Nice decision on that. Didn't take the big windup. Just got the shot up in the air a little bit on goal. Goaltender made the save, the initial save, but it rolled up and over his shoulder and made it a great opportunity for Benilde St. Margaret's. But if you're the Chanhassen Storm, note to self, you got to block out and follow up the play and finish the play. But you can't let those second chance opportunities happen. Just 25.3 left in regulation time. Benilde St. Margaret's has a flurry in the last 5 minutes. Now they hold a 1-goal advantage, so the challenge is on the Storm to answer back, and they don't have a lot of time.
Thompson, the goal scorer.
And for Thompson, that might be his first goal of the season. I didn't pull my glasses out. He might have 10 or 100, but I'm... I can't hold it far enough away to come into focus. But not impossible, 25.3. Again, it's not an easy situation, but first call to order would be to win the faceoff and get the puck down into the zone. Any shot's a good shot on goal for this Storm team. Did I mention the traffic on Highway 100 on the way in today?
You did, and you said that you had some serious issues. No surprise.
No. I just wanted to make sure I shared that with everybody.
Did I mention?
All
Bart
right,
Archer.
Here we go, an exciting 25.3 seconds in front of us. It all starts with a face-off win.
We'll keep our eye on the Chanhassen net. Red Knights do what they have to do and get it deep off the side of the goal. That one misses the mark. They keep it in the offensive zone. Up to the line it goes. Ballinger is there to play back in behind the net. To the far corner it goes. Check thrown there. And the Red Knights will pick up a win here as they come back from down 2-0. And they they win by a score of 3-2 over the Chanhassen Storm, Bart Archer.
Well, looks like it was a pretty good game. Swift game, as you said. It's only
Very
6:30,
swift.
so plenty of time available. They kind of took the overtime variable out of the mix, but the Red Knights got rewarded for some hard work late in that third period. But you're right, Pete. It looked like the Storm just didn't have quite the gas in the closing moments, losing some battles to loose pucks and a lot of zone time for the Red Knights. But they will learn and move on as it goes. But congratulations to the Red Knights. Pull out a 1-goal victory at home.
Indeed they do. That's going to do it. The JV game in the books. 3-2 the score. Benilde St. Margaret's the winners. When we come back, it'll be the varsity in about a half hour at 7 o'clock. Look out, the Storm and the Red Knights here on the CatholicSportsNetwork.org. For our camera operator, Chase Rapp, terrific job. Show number 1, got the job done. And for Bart Archer for jumping in after being absolutely raged out on Highway 100. I'm Pete Wagner. Good night, everybody.